Formal dining area. Single pane, aluminum frame windows. Has some storm windows. This is herringbone flooring, wooden flooring, parquet type flooring. Front door. Doorbell should be illuminated. Doorbell works. The side lights on the latch side of the door, larger than 4 inches, should have been tempered safety glass. Handrails are less than 34 inches high, and the balusters are wider than 4 inches apart. Handrail on this side of the stairs is open. You can catch your clothing, cause a trip hazard. We've had some moisture damage up here. It's over, the only thing over this is a dormer. There's no plumbing that's over this. It looks like the moisture issue might have continued on down here a ways. So I don't know the whole history of that. We'll test it to see if it's dry. Alright, coming to the top of the stairs. One smoke alarm in the upstairs hall, smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. One smoke and carbon monoxide alarm downstairs. No smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in the main living area, and and none in the bedrooms. This is that dormer. Anytime you see unidentified organic substance or mildew like that, dust around the air supply register, that means the evaporator coils are very dirty. This is the house faces east, so this would be the north bedroom. The north bedroom window is broken. This is the attic access in the north bedroom closet. Okay, so that's lath, and that's wood shingles. The metal roof was installed over the wood shingles. The plumbing was not fire blocked. This vintage, you wouldn't expect to find it. I'd be pleased to, but not expect to find it. This is fiberglass bat, rock wool type, and some of it's been burgered up, like on this door right here. It's about 4 inches. Let's lock this as we go. Nice cedar closet. Shouldn't have bare light bulbs in closed closets or pull chains. Pull chains and bare light bulbs, not acceptable. Well, it's acceptable. I mean, you wouldn't get away with it today. Alright, this is the bathroom. This is the hall, upstairs hall bathroom. And the bathtub shower controls, it should be a single fixture like there is downstairs. Okay, this is the powder room or the vanity for the upstairs bathroom. That would be and then more signs of a clogged evaporator coil. This is the air return. It's closer than 10 feet. This is the upstairs indoor air handler. The upstairs indoor air handler, it gets its air. It's the only air I can find. What it drags out from underneath the door there, and then that would be the makeup air there. But it's getting all of its combustible air, all its air requirements, ventilation requirements from the interior. It's an old style brass gas valve. It takes a wrench to turn it off. These gray connectors, you have one on each indoor air handler, that's 2. You have one on each water heater, that's 4. All of your gas appliances have this gray flexible connector, and that's been out of commission for who knows how long. 20 years. That's not been acceptable. And anytime you change an appliance, it should have been replaced. Both of the indoor air handlers, the gas lines do not have sediment traps for the gas lines either. Both of the indoor air handlers, the primary evaporator drain lines are not insulated, and they do not have P-traps. The air filter is at. We'll get into all those details in the data plates. Water heater is that gas, the flexible gray gas line I was explaining. It does have a safety pan, does have a vacuum breaker inside. That's kind of nice. You should not have tape on your flue. Okay, the flue should fit without tape. Diametric unions, insulation should be next to on the water supply lines next to the tank and on the TP valve. The upstairs one is 40 gallons. It was manufactured in 2008. And there's a care and use manual right there. Okay. So this is the middle bedroom. Carpet's as wrinkled as the Atlantic Ocean. Actually, this is the Pacific Ocean because it's calm. When we get into the south bedroom, you're going to see some Atlantic Ocean. All right, this is the closet for the middle bedroom. Bare light bulbs, like I said. And then, much like the other attic space, what we're looking at right there. We'll get more involved when we go to the upper attic. Okay. Back into the bathroom. This is wallpaper. Okay, it's like a petri dish. With all this humidity and everything that's going on in here, when you peel that off to refinish these surfaces, there's no telling what you'll find behind there. Okay, this is the south bedroom. This is the Atlantic Ocean carpet. This is the closet off of the side. There's more attic storage. We can see a little more in this one though. Actually get in it. The kitchen no longer has a vent fan, but this is the vent fan duct. And it should not be sealed, since that's what it is. It should not be sealed with cloth tape. Okay? Now you're not using it, so I guess that's a non-issue at this point. But if you ever you installed a kitchen vent fan and you wanted to use that vent, then that tape should be replaced with a metallic tape. These are the purlins, and this architecture, this age, you know, it would be, you expect to find them that they're undersized. They just are. And that's the way they were built. I'm not apologizing for it, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if the purlins were sized properly. Okay, moving right on along. Going into the upper attic here. No insulation on this cover. Okay, there's rat poison. The electric cables are too close. It's NM, non-metallic, Romex brand name. You got rigid ductwork, but over here you'll see we've got some flexible ductwork. It's draped over like that. That's going to be some interesting temperature readings, I'm sure. We come up in here, and again, the material, wood shingles, they always leaked. They were supposed to, and they'd swell and they'd seal. And that's the way that system operated. Now they've installed a metal roof covering over this, so we don't expect any more leaks. But they left the shingles up here, and so they left their history up here. You're coming over here, you can tell that they used a tin can lid to make a wood shingle repair right over there. That's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get just a little farther up in here. All right. I can see daylight. I can see daylight in that gable end down there. That gable end down there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I can see daylight. I don't know how the light's getting in there because we have siding on these ends. Maybe this one will show better. The daylight in there. So it's getting some attic ventilation. I'm surprised to find. Now if you look over here, those are collar beams. Alright. You look down there, those are collar beams. You got a couple of them anyway. That's the ones that go crossways like that. You get over here and there are no collar beams going down the middle. This house was built without collar beams. This is bad insulation. It's about 4 inches. It's rock wool, which is a fiberglass type material. And then right over there where my flashlight's shining, okay, you got an open electric junction box. You got an open electric junction box, and the electrical cables are too close. We got rat poison in the attic. We don't have any collar beams. We got a little bit of wank duct right there, but overall it's pretty non-eventful. There's some more rat poison right there. Okay. This is close to White Rock Lake. It's really going to be hard to find an old house without rats in the attic. Okay. Hang on. Watch my head. There you go. Back through the Atlantic Ocean. Coming through here, one of the only two smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms. Again, water stains. Moving on along. Okay, this is the downstairs indoor air handler. You know, this would satisfy being for the common living area and outside the master bedroom. So really, we're just missing smoke alarms from the bedrooms. Master bedroom, we come on in here. Got this shower. Turn some things on here. We've got the urinal. I don't know if that's approved. I don't think that's approved for a residential application. Okay, we've had some shower issues down here. You can see that. Single handle, it's a little better. More closets. Coming along here. This is the scuttle hole. We're still in the master bedroom, downstairs master bedroom. That's the scuttle hole to get into the crawl space. Bare light bulbs with pull strings, obsolete. Ceiling fan paddles are drooping. Same thing with this indoor air handler as the other indoor air handler. Actually, this is the air return. It's closer than 10 feet. They shouldn't be that close because if this unit spills carbon monoxide, it gets sucked up. This explains both of them. It gets sucked up into the air return and then distributed all over the house. There's the filterette. It's more of that gray plastic sheathing. We have a float switch. That's good. Float switches upstairs and downstairs. Primary drain line still doesn't have a P-trap. Primary drain line is still not insulated. Care and use manual is not apparent. There's the combustible air in the floor over here. But we really don't have a makeup air source. So there's that. Okay, built-in cabinets, fireplace, gas logs, no energy-saving glass front, not required. No spring, not required. We've got some cracks in the back of the box there. It does have a key present. Coming on along, it's the backyard. Some luminaries are inoperable. Okay. Trash compactor beyond the scope. 2 electric ovens, a microwave, electric cooktop. No kitchen vent fan. There's the vent fan, okay, but there's no kitchen vent fan, just a light. And again, not required, but you certainly think about one. The kitchen sink's got some chips in it, and the porcelain finish. Okay, let's look underneath here. By the way, I saw drill holes on the front and back porches. This house has been treated for termites. 3/4 horsepower garbage disposal. Dishwasher does not have an anti-siphon device. Okay. Keep rolling. Coming in here, vinyl floor. Vinyl floor. This used to be a water heater closet right here. So you can tell by those vents. But they moved it. There's the other attic's crawl space scuttle hole. They moved it over here. And so there's really no ventilation in this closet for this water heater. That's the main grounding wire on the cold water side. We do have a circulating pump. These lines are not insulated. The TMP's not insulated. It does have a vacuum breaker. It does have a care and use manual. This guy is also 40 gallons, 2008. They last about 10 years, by the way. The laundry equipment's in place. Refrigerator's in place. The kitchen sink vegetable sprayer's messed up right there. Also, we do not have safety trays, water safety trays for the ice maker in the kitchen. Didn't mean to yank you around some more. Okay, there's the water connection, but it doesn't have a safety tray, and that's supposedly to stop water damage like that that's been occurring on your herringbone. Cabinets, windows going out to the garage. Okay, this door does not have a self-closing spring on it. Alright, these door switches, they're too close to the floor than 5 feet, than the door threshold. These doors actually are in pretty good shape even for a newer house. They don't have GFCI, but you wouldn't expect that. but the courtesy lights are working. They do have warning stickers on them. They do have pull handles inside of the doors. They don't have manual door locks, which is a good thing because it could cause accidental damage. The optic sensors are closer to the ground than 6 inches, which is a good thing. The control wires do not have insulated staples on them. So, insulated staples, GFCI, door buttons too low. And those are really the only things, those are really the only 3 things wrong with these doors. This is the lawn sprinkler control timer. It does have instructions. The stations are not labeled. It does have a weather sensor. I have not seen a vacuum breaker or a check valve for this system. Maybe not in there. Okay, just storage. Now, I'll move this in a minute, but this is a Federal Pacific breaker box. Federal Pacific breaker boxes, they just should be replaced. I can't condemn it based on its manufacturer, but based on its manufacturer, I can tell you that it's going to be a lot easier to buy that box than it will be to sell. This is your home investment. I'm a hypocrite about a lot of these things that I just talked about, but I replaced my Federal Pacific breaker box. There'll be a lot of documentation about that in the inspection report. Coming around outside, okay, there's your weather sensor. Electric power is coming above the roof line. There's your meter on the south side of the garage. It should have been sealed to help prevent moisture infiltration.